Welcome to Diana's channel. How are we doing today? Yeah, how you do? How you do? How you do? Pretty good here in Ghana. This here is let's call this public announcement, and let's get straight into it. No to our visitors arriving in Ghana, whether it be the Jamaican diaspora or anyone else, whomever you may be. Once you reach out to Diane S, one of the things I need to make very clear, everyone's needs are different, okay? And so what you will not hear the details of is kind of what the details we get into once we have moved the convo from the channel to email, and from email we start to text. So I pretty much have an idea of the person who I'm going to be facilitating, what their initial needs are, okay? And as I've outlined, and I'll just say it again, the steps that I take up to. And we are talking about first time coming into Ghana. If your exploratory trip is entailing, can you make the move here either permanently, or is it a situation where you want to spend months at a time in Ghana and go back to the country where you live, doing the back and forth kind of thing? And if your job business is one that you can do remotely and you choose to do so between Ghana and again where you're coming from, then certainly I can assist and take you through the steps and position you up to a certain point, because I too decided to make the move as a one entry living here in Ghana, and number two, based on what I do in wellness, multi-level marketing, I'm able to work remotely, right? And so that individual or individuals who connect with me, if that's the route they want to take, then of course we look into as a plus what Diane speaks, that was extremely important for her. Being self-sufficient. Run your money. Whatever the money is. I don't really care how much it is. It's not really interested in the amount. As long as you are able to access your funds while you're on the continent of Africa, destination Ghana. And so the Ghana card is going to be a priority, number one. Number two, we're going to get you that mobile account. Number three, internet. For those working remotely, you need fluid internet. And so your accommodation, right? Because, once you are able to sort out your own accommodation, then that's sweet. If you need my assistance, then fine. But if you have sorted out your accommodation, obviously you're going to be testing it out and ensuring that you have some fluidity in internet, because we have that going up and down. And so therefore, again, my facilitation, we're like, hey, you need to at least look at two telecoms to be able to get you internet, have the options then, Presently, I have both Voda and MTN, okay? And so that is something that I'll also share. So of course, as I said, Ghana card, mobile account, getting that sorted out. The little gadget we're talking about, if you want to be able to, move around and still having access, then we're going to look at the MiFi, right? And so the mobile account is going to be important, because even if you're making Ghana, transitioning to destination Ghana, you want to be able, as I said, to once you touch down on your second visit, or if anybody's taking care of some businesses for you, then you're able to do such whatever transactions you need by way of mobile money, Momo. because the bank account, opening a bank account is more than a moment, and you're really not interested in that at present. Yes, not everyone chooses to have a bank account because everybody business different. Everybody business different. So what applies to you, apply to you. It is not one size shoes that's going to fit all. But one thing we do know for that traveler coming in, that first timer, anywhere, that looking to explore, for certain to have access with certain things, services in Ghana, the Ghana card is going to assist you greatly. Because I found that out, I realized, and I dealt with that. So that is basically what Diane S will facilitate you with. Again, everything else, I'm like sharing with you very quickly once you touch down, so that you can become self-sufficient even in a shorter space of time than I have, right? And so I think that's very clear. The next thing, guess what's coming up? Jamaica Village will be celebrating 15 years. In Ghana. I don't know about you, 15 years. That's a major accomplishment. Now remember, I did that video interview with Makeda and Avacha, Jamaicans who left Jamaica 15 years ago and just did that one entry and raised their 2 daughters, now millennials in Ghana, who speak Tree fluently. And if you go back and look at the interviews that I did, the one-on-one, and Makeda has stated it, because you know how life is. You have to the hurdles come, you know, and sometimes you may not be prepared for a particular hurdle, but when it comes like a soldier, you have to know how to deal with it, right? But suffice to say, it's 15 years. So they'll be having their, celebrating their anniversary. And the theme is what? Backyard. And it's over 3 days. This coming Saturday, Sunday, Monday. So you know Diane S have to return over to the Jamaica Village and just give them a hug and say job well done, as I believe the best is yet to come. And no matter what are going out there, right? If it is something that you believe that things can only get better for you, regardless, then your spirit can move a different kind of way, right? No matter what comes. Because you know, sometimes it's not easy, you know, because you have to deal with all kind of things. But at the end of the day, you have something already nestled in here that no matter what, it must get better for you. So, you know, if you're in Ghana, and this will be an excellent time if you have never been to Jamaica Village, and if you have been to Jamaica Village before, roll on up and be part of their anniversary. They're really laying out the red carpet, you know, and they'll be having meals available, and for 50 Ghana CD, you're basically going to get, I have to go back and check, but it's either a 2 or 3 course meal for 50 Ghana CD. That is, how much in that? In the US dollars, we are talking $5 US. 50 Ghana CD, you'll be able to enjoy the festivities and have a 2 or 3 course meal provided. And of course, they'll have usual snacks available for purchase. So I look forward. You're invited. Mark it in your calendar. Because hear what happened now. Jamaica Village, we say. Jamaica Village. Please share, like, hit the subscription bell. guess what again? Lord, I almost forget. Check out the numbers. That's all I'm going to tell you. Look at where we reach. Thank you. It's all because of you. May I say, God bless.